Welcome to the Ultimate Fishing Simulator on Xbox. I'm Crazy Dave, and today we're going to take a first look at the Ultimate Fishing Simulator. This game is the newest game that I got, and it is what it is it's a console version of a game that came out on PC. It was originally out on PC in 2018, and Xbox has put out a console version. So the first thing I noticed is there was a couple of features that's missing off the console version than the ones on the PC where I did the research. There is no leaderboard, so I don't know about that. So apparently they had leaderboards on the PC version, but there's no leaderboards here. And also they had a somewhat of a multiplayer, and there's no multiplayer on here, so those aren't on here. So the game consists of 13 maps, with 2 of the maps having a winter map where you can do ice fishing. So, and then there's 60 species of fish, and then there's 14 skills. We're gonna take a look at some of this stuff. So, it has the encyclopedia that has all the fish in it, all the species of fish. So, so there, and it'll give you how many you caught and what your biggest catch is. So they have that as a feature on it. The inventory is pretty simple. You have what your inventory is, and then of course it's categorized by what you're doing. It's set on hooks right now, but if I set it to rods, these spinning rods, that'll give me what I have in my inventory. And then you have a store. So, and it's got all of them in there, and you can buy them. So we're going to go ahead and make a purchase. This one here. I'll show you about these setups. You get a setup, you get 30 flies to start out with, and you get a floater setup to start the game out with. So I'm going to go to baits, and I'll show you this. There's one thing about the baits. We're going to buy a maggot. The baits are done in intervals of 1. You can only buy 1 at a time. And as you see, they're highly priced. Maggots are at $5. So you have to go down with this cursor. That's the other thing. There's not a lot of buttons in this game, but this cursor is much to be desired. But you have to click on there 30 times if you want 30 maggots. And the baits are the only thing you have to actually equip at the setup, and it's real hard for me to do with this cursor, even though I got it slowed down to a crawl. But you have to equip them there. And then I'm going to get a hook. What I noticed is the bigger hook you got, the bigger fish you're going to catch. Once I upgraded, I'm going to buy a hook. I'm going to buy these. You get a single hook, and it's you get 5 hooks in the pack. So you get 1 of each size. And see, I already have these. So I'm just going to buy 1 more of these, purchase it, and then you would equip it. And after you equip it, let me buy one. so it's easier to see. But you buy it, and then you equip it, and then you can change the size. So I don't want a 2/0 hook. I want a 1/0 hook. So then you equip the 1/0 hook. So that's kind of the way the hooks work. So I'm hoping that hook won't be too big. I've used the number 2, so hopefully this number 1 will be alright. I haven't tried it yet. So that's a little bit about the equipment. You have the skills. You have 14 skills that you can achieve. And we're going to go ahead and buy one. We're going to lower it. I should have done that before I did my purchasing in the store. But you can get the lower price 10% off. So I'm going to go ahead and unlock it. And but there's 14 skills. Some of them are they gain strength as you go down through the levels. So like the strength is level 1, level 2, and level 3. The more experience is the same. Then you have some like the auger. Now you have to have this skill unlocked in order to ice fish in the winter maps. So you can't really go ice fishing until you unlock that. And you get a skill point for every level up. So, but the auger and using boats is the one-time deal. But a lot of them, as you see, as you go down through here, there's level 2 and level 3 of them. So there's 14 of them. So that's a little bit about the skills. I did the encyclopedia. Oh, this is my favorite, the trophy room. Alright, what you got here is a little place to chill out and look at your trophies. There's a, where am I going? Once you catch a species, a plaque will appear in your biggest catch. My biggest bull trout is 4.57 pounds. So, and then I have a cutthroat at 1.99 pounds. So, there's, trophies, and there's 60 fish, so there'll be 60 trophies. I got 5 fish. So I thought I had another species of trout. I don't see it. There it is over there. Let's see what we got over here. This is a pretty neat little, just chill out place. Look at your trophies. Yeah, I got a 5-pound brown trout. I just caught a few fish so you can see the trophies. But your biggest catch will be displayed in each species. So pretty cool little chill out spot. So I think it's a pretty good feature. So that's a pretty good set. And then you have your settings, which you've got your controllers, tells you what your buttons are for your controllers. And then your options, which your cursor sensitivity, which I turn way down. And then some units. And your this is the other one. You have your tension displays. You got 3 different to choose from, and then your float size. So that's kind of, and then so it's kind of. Let me see if I can scroll up. You got your music and your ambiance. You can turn that up and down, and I think I'm gonna turn this music down. And just have the ambiance. Turn it up a little bit. That's what I did. I like to hear it outside if I can get this stupid cursor to work. Alright. and we'll save that. So, and then you have your help menu, which will give you, I have my tutorials turned off. So, that'll give you your tutorials on if you need to figure out how to do something. They give you tutorials on everything. So, I have them turned off, so if I want to go look at them, I'll go look at them. So that's the basics of the game. Let's go fishing. Oh, let's look at this over here, where your name is. You got your skills, and then you got your experience, your money, time spent, what you caught, how many fights, what percentage. I got 100%, biggest species, and your difficulty levels. Now right now I'm on normal. We're gonna look at both of them. They also have realistic, so we're gonna look at both of those today. But for right now, we're just gonna do normal because there's some features on there that's not on the realistic that I want to show you. So let's go fishing. Okay, you start out at Betty Lake, and you get 30 flies. So if you don't want to spend your money on maggots, you got 30 flies. So the casting is a little bit to be desired. You just kind of look at the area that you want to cast in, and then you cast, and it goes somewhere in that area, so there's no precision. Now, as you see that thing out there that gives you the yardage, you can't see your bobber, but you can go underwater. This is a feature of it. It's the underwater feature, and you can actually see the fish come and get the bait. So we're gonna sit here and wait for a fish to come by. There he is. Now, to me, as soon as he took it in his mouth, I wanted to strike. But if you look, you can't see it right now, but I'll show you in a minute. There's that bite indicator over on your right hand side that will see your float moving, and once the float moves, then you do your strikes. But if you strike when he first takes it, you won't you'll lose the fish from a premature strike. So to me, if a fish has a hook in its mouth, he should set the hook, but you gotta wait for the bobber to move. Alright, we've tired him out. Well, maybe not. Yeah, he's tired out. He's getting a second wind. And we got him. Bull trout. 7 pounds. New record. Okay. Now at this point you have a choice. You can either sell the fish for money. Okay. Or you can release the fish for XP. So at this early stage of the game I'm at, I'm selling everything. Once I have my equipment, then I'll go for the XP, because you get 49 XPs from catching a fish. So I'm gonna sell the fish. But you see, it's not bad money, $35 for a 4-pound fish, and you paid $5 for the maggot. So let's do this again, and I'll show you a little more features on the underwater feature. When you catch a fish and you see the bobber over there on your right hand side there, when it starts moving is when you do your strike. That's what I was talking about a while ago. So but you can go in and out of the underwater view while you're catching the fish. So you can either start on top of the water, and then once you catch the fish, you can there's the fish. Oh, I did it too quick. See? That's what I'm talking about. You strike too quick, you gotta wait for that bobber. So you can start out from the top of the water. We'll do that. We'll do it from there. I don't like it underwater. I really don't, because I want to strike too much. The fish takes the hook I want to strike, and so I'd rather watch the bobber. But there's some cool part of the underwater feature. It's pretty neat. The graphics aren't the best, but it's a $29 game, so you're not going to get a $60 graphic game for $29. You know, $30. It's 32 bucks, I think, is what I paid with tax for this. All right, there's a fish down there. Now my bobber's moving. I'm gonna set the hook, and I'm gonna go to the underwater view, and I can see the fish while I'm catching. Or if I want to be on the outside, then I can do that. So you can go back and forth. So it's a pretty neat feature, you know. Alright, do we time out? No, we tired him out. Alright, we got a 5-pound brown trout, new record. Alright, and he's worth 38 bucks. So I'm almost at level 3. So let's look at that difficulty. Change over to the I can't do that. I have to leave and come back. Let me do it from the light. Okay, we'll go into realistic mode. Okay. Let's go back to the light. Alright. Now, go back out here and cast again. What you're gonna notice is, first of all, that little distance thing is gone, so you can actually see your bobber. Your little thing on the right that has a magnification of your bobber is gone, and you can push the X button all day long and the camera, underwater camera, won't work. So those features are now turned off. So this is really the way I prefer to fish, sitting here looking at my bobber. Waiting for it to move. Okay, there it goes. There it's moving. And we caught a fish. Okay, we're tiring him out. And we got a 4-pound trout. He's worth 24 bucks. Not a bad investment that we of a $5 maggot. That's pretty good money. So that's pretty much the first look at the game. I'm going to dedicate Fridays and doing videos on this game. There's not a lot of how-tos to it. It's a pretty simple game. So, but I'll do some gameplay videos on it, maybe some spots. It does seem, from what I played, I haven't really played that much, but it does seem that there's certain spots on the lakes to catch certain fish, so I'll be highlighting the areas to catch certain fish. So that's kind of what I'm going to do with my videos on it. So I'll be uploading a video every Saturday morning of the Ultimate Fishing Simulator. Anyway, be sure and like this video if it's been helpful or you just enjoyed it. Be sure and leave me a comment. Let me know you stopped by. And as always, hit that subscribe button and that little bell so you can keep up with my upcoming content. Be sure and visit the description of the video. It's got my Twitch channel. I'll be broadcasting this fishing game on Fridays at 9 p.m. Central. So that's when I'll be broadcasting it. So you can catch me on that. If you want to catch me a Hunter Call of the Wild, I do that on Mondays and Wednesdays. So at 9 p.m. Central. So there's a link to my Twitch channel in the description of the video, along with my social medias, my Facebook, my Instagram, and my a Discord that I'm a member of. So those are all in the description of the videos. This is Crazy Dave, and until next time, we'll see ya.